Greetings YouTube and fellow card collectors, sports enthusiasts, and so forth. I just wanted to make a quick reminder here to my regular viewers and the new folks out there that about these, cool patches that you could find on eBay, which is what the scammers do to, chop up and put them into, sports cards to make your sports cards and your investment out there, make them all worthless. And sometimes they take a nice looking card with a nice autograph, a valuable card worth a few dollars, and they're trying to rip you off, get a few more dollars, so they put, they chop up one of these, fake patches. These are replica patches, and they look like the real thing, and that's all. They look similar, but they're not quite. It's like we have this patch here from the World Series of 2006. The players wore patches just like these on their jerseys during the game. It was the St. Louis Cardinals and the Detroit Tigers, I believe. And, you could find replicas like this. I call them, the Chinese replicas from their... I call them that because they're usually found on the Chinese jerseys. And the Chinese jerseys are not quite the same as the game-worn items were. And what scammers do is they buy a patch just like this off of eBay for a few dollars, and or other sources. You could get these for $1 or $2 from other sources as well. And one big patch like this, you could chop up into, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You could chop it up into 9 parts, even a dozen pieces, and put it into a dozen different cards. And that's exactly what the scammers do. And there's another thing I keep telling everybody is that these scammers are not card collectors themselves. They think this is a quick way to make money, and that's why they do it. Other people showed them how to do it, and they're like, wow, I can make money doing this, so let's do it, and let's rip off people. What they fail to realize is they're ruining the hobby. They're driving collectors away from the hobby, which is why it's ruining the hobby. The only way a hobby can survive is if we can get more people to join the hobby. We have to perpetuate the hobby, not get rid of all the collectors. The more people that leave the hobby, the worse it becomes. The more people we can bring into the hobby, the more we can ask for these cards, the more they will sell for. It's if you studied economics and supply and demand, I don't have the time to explain it to all y'all out there, but this is why it's bad for the hobby. If we have to bring people into the hobby, we have to get them to stay in the hobby. We have to get them actively a part of this hobby. That's why we have this great community here on YouTube of collectors. There's a lot of good people here, but there's also scammers. They go onto eBay, they buy these patches, and then, like I said, they're for $2, $3. You could buy these patches. But like I said, I call these the Chinese replicas, and like I said, because you find them on the Chinese jerseys, because all the fake jerseys, replica jerseys, are manufactured in China. So that's why I call them that. Now, the actual game-worn jersey, the game-worn patch worn on the jerseys of the players during the game look like this. It's the same, it's similar, it's not the same, okay? You could tell, it's plain as day for most of you. Most of you should clearly see the difference without me telling you what the difference is. And to make it as simple as possible, shiny, not so shiny. That's the difference. Like I keep telling you, the replica jerseys, they always usually have shinier material than what the actual players wore during the games. That's how you know it's not a game-worn jersey, because it's too shiny most of the time, so that's how you can tell. And like these patches, the real ones were a little bit more subdued. A lot of these fake ones are way too shiny. And then, like I said, some of these collectors are not part of the hobby. Remember me saying that? I've said that over and over. These guys are not part of this hobby. They're just abusing the hobby. They're making it worse for us. And that's another reason why these people need to be exposed. So let's take a look at an item here. Let's take a look at an item here. We have the patch. Now, what can you clearly see? Shiny. It's way too shiny. I don't know. If you want to go take a look at this item, from one of the newest scammers on eBay, probably. We have $179. And for some reason the item number is really small in this video, or on this page here. My computer's acting up a slow connection for the fail. The item number is 300-680-690-694901 is the item number if you want to take a look at this yourself and you want to see how shiny it is. Now, I don't know if any of you know how to buy a vowel. Like, I keep asking you people to please buy a vowel. Please pay attention. Like, when I make a video, there's usually two reasons why I do it. This is a World Series patch. What's this here? This is a baseball player with a baseball bat and a little baseball right there from the World Series, which is a baseball game. Okay? This is a what? This is a football card with Tony Gonzalez of the Chiefs and the Falcons. You know, to my knowledge, he's never been a baseball player. I mean, there's other Tony Gonzalez's that are in baseball, but not this particular player, not part of the NFL. And Major League Baseball stickers don't belong on the football cards, and this is not the actual game-worn baseball patch from Major League Baseball because it's way too shiny to be a real one. So they wouldn't have used it in this particular card. So, I mean, do I need to say more? I mean, if you think you could... Now, like I said, I keep asking you to make your own PSAs. We have to save this hobby. We have to bring new people into this hobby. And the only way we can do that, you know, I can't do this alone. There's other people making PSAs, but I'm asking more people to do it. I'm working non-stop now. I'm traveling too much now, and I don't have the time to make these videos. And even if the videos I do make, I can't have uploaded. The Wi-Fi is terrible most places I go. And like I keep telling you, some places don't even know what Wi-Fi is. And I'm talking about United States, the 49, you know, contiguous states here. 48, let's put it that way. I mean, I've been to all of them. You know, I've been to Canada, Mexico, been overseas already. But even here in the United States, they don't know what Wi-Fi is. So I cannot get these uploaded. So, I mean, and plus, like I said, there's a lot of you out there who can make these videos a lot better than I can. I mean, take the same material that I'm showing you, make your own PSAs. If you need help, I can show you how to do that. You need help setting up a blog. You know, there's, like I said, there's other ways to make money. You could do this and make money. You can make money with your videos on YouTube. There's ways of doing that. You know, I could show you how to get more views if that's what you wanted. I mean, there's lots of different things you could do. I mean, you don't have to scam people. And you don't have to worry about somebody exposing you for being a total fraud, criminal, scumbag loser. Dream big, people. Like I keep telling you, new for this year, I'm now asking you, you know, dream big is not enough anymore. We have to dream bigger. You know, don't be satisfied, you know, with your life. You don't have to be. If you're not happy with it, you have to do something else. Waking up every morning doing the same thing over and over is not going to accomplish anything new. You have to do something new to get something new. If you want something more out of your life, you have to do something. And you don't have to rip people off in the process. I'm making more than enough money right now. I'm happy to share virtually everything I know with anybody who asks. You know, I could use partners even. I mean, I got so much work I can't handle it on my own. There's things that I can't do that I need other people to do for me. So we could work a deal out that way as well. I mean, there's so many different ways. There's so many different opportunities. Stop buying cards. When I show you a scammer on eBay, never buy anything they sell. I say that all the time. We have to remain a united force. We have to tell them that what they're doing is not acceptable. I'm not going to buy anything you sell. A base card, nothing for 2 cents. I don't want to do business with a scammer. period. You should be in jail. Some of you will go to jail. You're the bigger ones. Some of them have been arrested already. More are getting arrested all the time. And there's more news on that front coming as well. As soon as I'm able to tell you guys about some of it, I will. And, just stay tuned.